Hello, it is Monday the 28th of September and it's a new weekly reading vlog. I don't have many reading updates for you, so I still need to finish the last 100 pages of A Torch Against the Night, which I am going to do now. This is my first day of my week off work and it's glorious so far. I've been lazy. I've not really done anything other than sit and watch booktube videos, and do you know what? I enjoyed it. I'm going to try and be a bit more productive on my blog and that, like getting some planning done the rest of the week. But I wanted to give myself at least today to just be lazy and not do anything. So I did just have a really nice hot bath though, and it was glorious. And I put a hair mask on, and which I'm running low on, so I've got to make an order for more of that. Plus I'm running low on makeup remover, so Body Shop. But last night, well, technically the early hours of this morning, I did finish The Train to Impossible Places. This was really good. I only gave it 3 stars, but I think I've said before that I do tend to rate middle grades lower just in general. Same as contemporaries. Contemporaries usually get rated lower because it's a good book, and I'm definitely 100% going to read the sequel, and I probably will read it again, but it didn't blow me away. So yeah, but I did really enjoy this. It was I wasn't actually expecting the ending. I did have my suspicions on a couple of things, but the actual ending wasn't expecting. But really enjoyed it, and this was the group book for The Touch of Whimsy. So I have now actually officially completed The Touch of Whimsy with like 2 days to go. 3 if you include today. So I'm very happy with that. So there was that. So yesterday we finished watching the last hour of Attack of the Clones, because if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know on Saturday we was getting too tired to finish watching it. So we finished watching that, and then we watched Revenge of the Sith. And I am so annoyed at myself that when I was a kid and I watched Attack of the Clones, it bored me that much that I just didn't bother with any of the others. And I'm really annoyed at myself for that, because Revenge of the Sith was really good. It's definitely been my favourite so far. And also Anakin got hot. So there's that. But no, like the actual film itself was really good, really enjoyed it. And yeah, so the next one we will be watching is Han Solo, which I'm not sure if we're going to watch it tonight. We'll see. We might do. You never know. But today I got mail. Now most of the mail is book mail, so it will be in my September haul, which I'll be filming this week, or it's my Fairy Loot, which I'll be filming my unboxing this week. But my Valkyrie Funko came. She looks amazing. Like, the box is in like perfect condition apart from a tiny little scrape which I knew about, and she looks amazing. Oh, I love her so much. So there's that. I am actually going to go downstairs now because it's not even 4 o'clock yet. So I am going to, there's a ladybird on the outside of my window. I was trying to figure out if it was inside or not, but it's not, it's outside. So I am going to go downstairs. I'm going to put an hour-long planting on my forest app, and hopefully finish A Torch Against the Night. And also I am finally going to be joining in on a buddy read with the BookBox Club squad. I've been really slacking with my BookBox Club books, but I'm taking advantage of 2 things. 1, the fact that it's my week off, and 2, the fact that the August book I'm so excited for. So I'm going to be reading along with them, doing the buddy read, and it is Ghostwood Song by Erica Waters. I'm very excited for this. It sounds absolutely incredible. So I'm going to post-it note up the pages because I noticed that Nikki very kindly worked it out and put it in the group chat. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to read this at some point today. But my priority is finishing A Torch Against the Night because 100 pages left. Need to know what happens. And my boyfriend come round yesterday and we watched the next 2 Marvel films, which was obviously Captain Marvel and Iron Man. He has seen Iron Man before, but he's never seen Captain Marvel, and he was certain that he would not like it, but he didn't dislike it. He said it was okay, which I'll take that. I was genuinely expecting him to not like it because he was certain he wouldn't. So I'm glad he thought it was okay. He loved Goose, which obviously, because Goose is like the best character in Marvel. For those of you who don't know who Goose is in Captain Marvel, Goose is the ginger cat. So yeah, I am doing really well on my TBR for this month actually. I was like unsure on how I would get on, but I literally need to, because obviously this and A Torch Against the Night are not on my TBR. They're buddy reads, and this is not going to be finished this month because it's going to roll over to the end of the week. But I only have, if we're going on readathons, I only have 2 more books left, and they're both middle grades. If we're going on TBR in general, I have 3 books left, 2 for readathons, and 1 is for the middle grade monthly, which is hosted by Jade and Gavin. So I'm doing really well. They're literally all 3 of my books are middle grade that I still have to read, so I'm really happy about that. So it's a lot later. It's gone 11. I finished it, and I'm not okay right now. That ending, I'm really glad we're going to be starting book 3 in a few days, but I'm scared for how book 3 is going to end because book 4 isn't out until like December. So yeah, but this was amazing. Like, I'm loving this series so much, and yeah, I just love this series. Like, I have feelings, okay, but they're spoilery feelings, so I can't talk to you about it. Anyway, there was that. I finished that. 5 stars, by the way. 5 stars. And I did start Ghostwood Song. I'm 54 pages in, and it is already quite creepy, and I am so here for it. I'm so glad I'm reading this because it's already got that like creepy vibe, which is going to be perfect for going into October. So I'm really glad I'm reading this. And yeah, look, got me little post-it notes done, which I need to do for Reaper at the Gates, I think the 3rd Ember in the Ashes book's called. It's currently on a shelf which is hidden by boxes. We got Nando's delivered for dinner today. I've not had a Nando's since, I want to say December. The last time I had Nando's was when me and my boyfriend went for a date night, and I'm pretty sure that was like November, December time last year. So it's been almost a year since I had Nando's. But they are currently doing free delivery for a limited time only. So I said to my parents, like, I'm treating us to Nando's because I fancy a Nando's. So yeah, we had Nando's and we watched Solo, and oh my god, I think this might be my favourite one of all the Star Wars films so far. I love Chewbacca. Chewbacca's amazing. And young Han Solo is very good. Like it a lot. But honestly, it was just, what is happening to me? I'm liking Star Wars films, I just really hope I don't get obsessed with them like with Marvel, because I don't have space for that in my brain or my bedroom. But I am really tired. As if on cue I yawned there. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm doing baking tomorrow because it's Bake Off tomorrow and it's biscuit week, so I'm gonna make some biscuits. So yeah, I'm gonna bake tomorrow and listen to The Hobbit, because it's the only one of my TBR I have on audio. So I am going to listen to it while I'm baking, and I'm really excited to finally, after all these years, read The Hobbit. So there's that. And I'm gonna film my Fairy Loot unboxing. I'm not gonna film my September haul just yet, because we do still have 2 more days of September, and I am expecting some pre-orders to come through, and obviously they have been shipped. Well, some of them have been shipped, so they may still come through in September, so we'll see. But yeah, it's quite late, so I'm gonna head to bed, and I'm not gonna start another book because obviously I can't read any more of this tonight, and I finished Torching Into the Night. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the audiobook for The Hobbit, but for now I'm going to curl up in bed and read some Loki fanfiction, because I haven't read any today and I need the next chapter. And the next chapter of one that I've been reading got uploaded yesterday, so I'm excited. But yeah, so I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday the 29th of September, and I am going to try and be a little bit more productive today. So it is downstairs because I read it downstairs. I have read today's buddy read pages of a Ghostwood song. It's really creepy and I'm loving it, and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go and what's gonna happen. And I just heard someone think reversing into my road, so I'm gonna check it's not my Tesco delivery. It was my Tesco delivery. I'm really worn out. I ended up unpacking it. There was stuff missing. Love that people are panic buying again. A-holes. Anyway, yeah, so my plan, that's all put away now. So my plan for the rest of the day is tidy up the mess that my bed is right now. And I am making cookies and biscuits for tonight because it's biscuit week on Bake Off. And then I am going to type up tomorrow's blog post and hopefully read for a bit. But yeah, I read today's pages of A Ghostwood Song, and I think I already mentioned this, but it's very atmospheric and creepy, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So like I'm 100 pages in, I'm really enjoying it. So there's that, although there is one bit, and this isn't really a spoiler, but basically the main character's at a funeral and it's an open casket, and do you know what I've never understood? Her mum makes her go and look at the body because it's to say goodbye, and I've never got why people do this. Like, if you need to look at a dead body for closure, that is absolutely fine, but no, do not force a child to do it. Like, I couldn't imagine going to, I've only been to one funeral where it's been well, there was like open casket, and there's no way I would have gone and looked at that body. Like, that's not how I want to remember a person. I want to remember them happy and alive, not dead. Anyway, that got a bit dark. But yeah, it really annoyed me that the mum basically forces her to go look at this dead body. It's like, if you need that for your closure, that's fine. Do not force this child to do it. I know she's like, is she 17? I think she's 17, but still a child. Like, anyway, off on a tangent there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and bake some cookies, and I'm excited because I've not baked cookies in ages and they never seem to turn out right, so wish me luck. I mean, wishing me luck isn't going to really help because I would have already done it by the time you see this, but I'm wishing me luck. It is Thursday, the 1st of October. I didn't vlog yesterday. I'm sorry. So, Tuesday, did not read in the evening. We watched Bake Off. Then I went to bed. And then I read a 55 chapter fan fiction and didn't finish till 5 AM because I couldn't sleep. It was good fan fiction though. Surprisingly, it was not a smutty one, which was unusual, but it was good. It was really good. But anyway, so I have not read any more of Ghostwood Song. I'm going to be reading today because I need to catch up on the buddy read. So I need to read 100 pages to catch up on that. So yesterday's pages and today's pages, because I did not read yesterday. I did, however, do nothing yesterday. No, I did. I did, however, finish The Hobbit. So I did actually technically start this on Tuesday, but I only read like 40 pages on Tuesday, and then I finished it yesterday by listening to the audiobook along with reading the actual book. So I actually listened to the version of the audiobook, which is Andy Serkis, who, if you don't know, is the person who voices Gollum in the films. And he honestly, I don't think I would have enjoyed this as much if it had been another narrator, or if I had just read it physically on its own. He made the story so much better just from narrating. I didn't enjoy this as much as I thought I would, and I hate to say it, but the films are better. Don't come for me, please. It's just my opinion. If you think the books are better, that's also fine. Just, I don't. But I am excited to continue reading The Lord of the Rings, or rather read The Lord of the Rings, because this is not The Lord of the Rings, it's The Hobbit. As you can see, I've got Fellowship of the Ring ready to go for this month, because I am this was for Tolkien Along, which is hosted by Beth, Ashley and Lauren, who I will link in the description box below. But yeah, so this was really good, and I also don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if I had read it when I was younger. So I did try and read The Hobbit when I was about 12, and I just couldn't get into it. I was like 30 pages in and just thought, nah. Then I watched the films when they come out, and now I've read the book. And usually I do not condone reading. I do not condone myself watching the film or the TV show before reading the book. But in this case, I'm very glad I did, because I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much without having the initial backstory. But there was that. But that's literally my updates. I have been pretty productive today, actually. So I got up, I had breakfast. I had a bit of a lay-in, actually, because obviously where I didn't sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and then I woke up at like 8 o'clock yesterday morning. So, but those were like 3 hours of broken sleep. So I just let myself sleep in this morning, and I woke up at like 7:30, I think it was. But I had crashed so early, so I actually fell asleep just after finishing this, which was like 8 o'clock. No, it must have been earlier than that. It was earlier than 8 o'clock. And then about 9ish I woke up. Don't remember falling asleep. My bedroom light was still on, everything, and I had just like crashed for like an hour and a half. So I got up, like turned my bedroom light off, and actually got into bed and was out like that, and didn't wake up until 7:30. And I felt so refreshed this morning. Like, I wish I could sleep like that every night without having to have stayed up till 5 o'clock. Not intentionally, but yeah. But I have been productive. I have like scheduled next week's blog post, scheduled tomorrow's book review, planned next week's book review, but I do need to read the book first. And I have just filmed my haul video for September, which wasn't as bad as the last few months. So I've been pretty productive, and now I am going to read Ghostwood Song, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. But I am doing an October Advent because, you know, it's Halloween season. And I'm doing this thing. So a few years back I did it at Christmas. So every day of December I watched a Christmas film. And I'm doing that again this year. But then I thought, why don't I do it for October as well? So every day of October I'm going to watch a spooky film. It doesn't have to necessarily be a horror or anything like that. So tonight I'm starting it off with Crimson Peak. Totally not because Tom Hiddleston's in it. Then tomorrow I'm watching Hocus Pocus. No, tomorrow I'm watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Saturday I'm watching Hocus Pocus. Sunday is Beetlejuice. And then I've got like a list. I haven't finished my list of ones I want to watch yet, but I've got like Hotel Transylvania, Addams Family, the original. Although I probably will watch the new one as well because I haven't seen that one yet. Jeepers Creepers, Halloween, Final Destination, all the not scary but supposed to be scary films. Oh, I might put Scary Movie on there as well because I love that film. And Scream because I love those films. Well, the earlier few. So yeah, I'm going to do that throughout October and I'm really excited. But yeah, so I am going to do that. I don't know what book from my actual TBR I'm going to start because obviously I've got Ghostwood Song, but that's not on my TBR and that's a buddy read. So I haven't decided yet which of my books I'm... Why is Potkin and Stubbs there? That was from my September TBR. I'll sort it out later. That was from my September TBR and didn't get to it. I'm thinking actually I'm going to start off with The Unbound, which is the second half of the Dark Vault bind up. Because tonight me and Liv, as it is the first day of the Royal Readathon Villains Takeover, we are going to do an Instagram live, and it's going to be just basically chatting, and then we will most likely do a little reading thing on there as well because I really like it when people do those, and it would be cool if we did it as well. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Pretty busy day for the rest of the day, but it's fine. Most likely gonna have to top up my makeup before the Instagram live, but that's fine also. But then literally as soon as the live's finished I'm gonna watch Crimson Peak in bed and I'm excited. But yeah, so that's my plan. I now need to try and put away the books from my haul video and from my September wrap up because I typed up that blog post today, ready for Wednesday. Yeah, and I'm going to stop rambling because that's what this has become, which, are we surprised? No. But yeah, also really loving how I've done my eyeshadow today. And I'm wearing black lipstick. I never wear black lipstick. This is like the only time of year I wear black lipstick, in October. So expect to see the black lipstick quite a lot. Hello, it is Friday the 2nd of October. And I didn't actually end up checking in with you again yesterday. So I caught up on the buddy read for Ghostwood Song. So I've only got, I want to say about 100 pages left. So we're reading today, no, 150 pages left. So we're reading today, tomorrow and Sunday. And then we'll be done with this. Really enjoying it. It's starting to get even creepier now, which I'm here for because it's October. And I'm really enjoying it. I have my suspicions about a character possibly being guilty, but I don't want to say anything and spoil anything just in case I am right. But what I will say is if I am right, I'll tell you I'm right, but I won't tell you the details about my theory. So yeah, that's my thoughts for that. Me and Liv did our first Instagram live of the Royal Readathon Villains Takeover last night, and it was sort of like a chat, and then we read for 20 minutes and we chatted a bit more. And I did start The Unbound, which is the second in the Dark Vault bind up. So I only actually read 26 pages, but I'm really enjoying this so far because it's like not diving straight back in essentially, like, it kind of is. I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to go. I have theories, but I can't share them with you because spoilers, because this is not the first book. But I feel like I'm very much going to enjoy this. I'm hoping to read some more of this today. But when we finished the live, I decided to watch the first film of my October Halloween spooky movie advent, and it was Crimson Peak, and it was so good. I mean, granted, I probably shouldn't have watched a film with that much gore and ghosts. Well, there wasn't that much gore, but there was parts where it was like but it had ghosts and it was really creepy and made me jump a few times. Probably shouldn't have watched that right on top of going to bed, but the fact that Tom Hiddleston was in it made it better, and boy was he good in it. Might be a little bit in love with Thomas Sharp now. Let's just add that to the list of fictional characters I'm in love with, most of which are played by Tom Hiddleston. But yeah, so my plan for today, so this evening me and my mum will be watching, I can't remember if it was Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas. We're watching one today, one tomorrow, but I can't remember which one which day. Doesn't matter. But so we're watching that this evening. But for today, I want to try and get my Fairy Loot unboxing and my September haul videos edited and uploaded, so that all I have to do is the captions, ready for them to go live next week. I need to read today's pages of this. I want to read a bit more of this, and maybe edit what I've got so far of this week's vlog, maybe. But that will be, I'll see what the time is once I've read some of this. Maybe read this, do my vlog editing, and then read some of this. But I will be using the Forest app a fair bit today so that I can actually not get distracted. Also, I want more pumpkins because I've got my little pumpkin scarecrows in my Forest app now, which are really cute. I like them. But yeah, I've actually started using this planner thing, which I got in a Book Box Club a few months back. This bit is not as big as I would like it, and I have actually bought a planner, but the planner starts in January, so I need something like this to keep me going until the end of the year, and then I can actually have my proper planner. But didn't just drop it. But yeah, so I'm gonna plan out next week today as well, so I know what I'm doing next week, because I'm back at work on Monday, but I have got Friday and then the following Monday off as well. But yeah, so that is my plan for today. I've dug out a jumper, Marie, because it's a little bit chilly today, so needed that jumper. But I didn't want like a proper fluffy one, so this one's enough because it's just a normal material. But I'm babbling. Why do I always do this? I'm babbling. So I will hopefully check in with you later. Hello, it is Saturday the 3rd of October. It's Mean Girls Day. I have been really bad with updates again, but I don't really have any book updates, but I do have like a mini haul for you, because mail came after like a week of us having practically no mail. Turns out our regular postie was on holiday, or he was just off, and they decided to just not cover his route. So he's been playing catch up this week, which isn't fair on him. But first up, I got my Merry Thieves book sleeve from Books Breathe Magic. I love this. I love the Merry Thieves. So I was really happy I managed to get this. And I made another Grace and Honey order a few weeks back, and they came. So it is the full collection. So it is Cozy Fall Reads, which is lemon, pumpkin, nutmeg syrup and vanilla frosting. Basic Witch, which is pumpkin, espresso, cinnamon and brown sugar. And then we have Dark Academia, which is butterscotch, cinnamon, black tea, cardamom and fennel. They all smell so good. Then I got more Loki things. So Marvel do these mystery boxes on Comic Book Day, and I missed out on them. And you basically get a comic, a top and a Funko, and I think there's 3 different tops you could have got on this, and I did actually manage to get one of the other tops separately, but that is currently in the wash. So first up we have the comic book, which is so cute. Obviously it's Loki. And then we have the Funko, which is so cute. And then we have the top to go. Now this is a medium, so I don't know if it's actually going to fit me at the moment, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to own it because it came as the set. Oh look, so cute. And then I also managed to get my hands on one of the exclusive Funkos, and that also came the other day. Yay. So yeah, I've also decided, I'm going to show you up here, all of my Harry Potter Funkos were. I have put them all into storage with my books now. So there is like, apart from candles, there's nothing Harry Potter in my bedroom anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure candles is the only thing. So yeah, not getting rid of them, but just don't want to look at them. Oh, and my Owlcrate mugs, which I wasn't going to show these because they are Harry Potter, but they are the Kara Kozik mugs. So I pre-ordered these back in like April, May, but they didn't come. But I'm gonna show you these because they are a small business, and her artwork's really good. So obviously I've got years 3, 4, 5 and 6 in the cups from Owlcrate, and then we have this one, which is number 1938 of 3000, so it's the Wizard Train one. And then the other one is the Wizard Town. This is probably the only time you'll see these on my channel, but I just want to support a small business. And there's this one, which is the Wizard Town, and this one is number 638 of 1000. So yeah, they did come as well. So these mugs are going to be the only Harry Potter thing in my room, just because I do like these mugs a lot. But apart from that, everything is now boxed up and in storage. So yeah, I've also, the light pastel colour bedding is no more. We are onto the black bedding now, and I'm excited. Last night we watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, we also watched Star Wars Rogue One, which was amazing. Like, really enjoyed it, and really really invested in this series now, which I know has made a lot of my friends very happy because they are Star Wars fans. So there's that. And then we watched Nightmare Before Christmas because that was my October Advent pick for yesterday. And we have just watched The Addams Family, the original movie from 1991. So yeah, that was today's film. My boyfriend is coming round today, so we are going to watch the next film in our Marvel watch, and I had to dress for the occasion, even though it's not Endgame or a Captain America, it's Avengers Assemble, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't have any Avengers Assemble stuff, so this will have to do. But yeah, so that's literally my updates. I think I already updated you on Ghostwood Song yesterday. I have not read today's pages yet. I'm going to try and read them now before my boyfriend comes, and then we're finishing it tomorrow. But yeah, so that was my little haul, and I'm going to add my 2 new Loki pops to up there with my Ragnarok pops, which I now have 3 Ragnarok Funkos and 3 non-Ragnarok Lokis. It's got these 2 and I have another one. But I do also have another Funko on the way. 2 Funkos actually. One is Winter Soldier though, because I couldn't resist. So yeah, I have no control. No control whatsoever. But okay, so it is technically Sunday and I did not wrap up my vlog yesterday. Oops. So I'm just going to do it now. So I didn't end up reading basically anything yesterday. I read like 25 pages of Ghostwood Song. I will hopefully finish that today, but we'll see. And yeah, just watching films. So if you liked this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week, where hopefully I won't forget to wrap it up on the day I'm supposed to.